Morning, people. Today I've got, or I'm expecting quite a few phone calls from some doctors. May involve going into the doctor's surgery as well. So to relax myself, bring my blood pressure down, I decided to have a bit of fun. And here's the result. It went down well last time. Enjoy. Hello, people. Welcome to Roger's Citizens Report. On today, the 4th of August, 2044. The good news is today that the party have agreed that you no longer have to wear the grey uniforms. You can wear green, but you must wear either your blue flash or your red flash so they can identify whether you are a citizen or a card-carrying party member. Now, remember today's date, because that comes up in the interesting fact at the end of the video. Now, a law was passed back in 2030, making it unlawful to be in marriage or a relationship unless the relationship was diverse. Now, at first it didn't go down too well, but people were fine once they'd had their re-education and their conditioning. But for many years, and the sticking point on this law was around the applications for breeding licenses, and in particular proving your lineage. But the party have been discussing this for some time and put out a propaganda video earlier in the week saying, shut up and do what we tell you or you will lose your energy privileges for a month. So in their usual way, peace was restored. Now, in other news today from Roger's Citizens Report, there was apparently a bit of a disturbance outside the party headquarters, the party building, as enforcers arrested a man as he was on the phone. They requested he put the phone down and raised his arms, which he did immediately. He's seen the results of non-compliance. But unfortunately, he did raise his hands too quick. And the enforcers feared for their safety, so they deployed the new high-capacitor cattle prods. And they were very, very effective. It was reported that the man was rendered unconscious within several seconds with just 2 touches. The party later released a statement that the enforcers had successfully deployed their recently issued baton upgrades and arrested a man who was overheard on his phone by a communications monitor. Apparently he disagreed with something a party member had said. I will keep you updated on this as and when I learn more, or the party release another statement. And we saw in another part of the city, a diner was arrested after his permit to eat at one of the few party restaurants where you can still get to eat real meat. But on investigation, it was found that his permit to eat at the restaurant was out of date. But within minutes, a statement was issued over the citywide PA system from the party that this was in fact an oversight by a card-carrying party member and was immediately rectified, and he was taken back to the restaurant to finish and enjoy his meal. But after dark yesterday, there was a bit of a panic on in the red zone of the city. As we know, this is the area of the city that was destroyed by a dictator back in the 20s, the 2000s, named Khan. But yeah, there was a panic. A whole area had lost its CCTV and monitoring capabilities. So the cameras on the streets, the microphones in the lampposts, the cameras on the building, and even the monitoring devices fitted to your home, they all went down. So the enforcers were told to swarm into the area to find out why. All they found was a couple of unregistered young lads hunting rats to feed their hungry mother. And they had unfortunately chased the rats into a hole where they'd chewed through some wires, bringing the system down. This was repaired within an hour. And the statement from the party said, yes, 2 lads were caught. They have been re-educated and conditioned on the subject of eating unregulated food, and they were registered and chipped before being handed back to their mother. So there's one story with a bit of a happy ending. Now remember, I spoke about today's surprising fact concerning the date. Well, this year is the 60th anniversary of when the Orwellian predictions were supposed to have come true. The party agreed years ago that this was a load of nonsense, total fiction, and nothing like that happened till around 2020-21. At which point they made the book 1984 illegal for anybody to own. For those that don't know what it looked like, if you ever see one in public, that's what it looks like. If you see one of these, please report it to the party, as they would be very interested. But please bear in mind that there are still penalties for owning a copy of that book, and you can still be arrested for it. So with that, I'll reiterate the party message of the party is there to help, and the party is there to be your friend. This concludes Roger's Citizens Report for the 4th of August 2044. The new uniforms are available online, but at the moment they are quite expensive and are hard to get hold of. But they will be producing more just as soon as they can arrest a few citizens to put in the textile factories. So until the next Citizens Report, please stay safe, please follow the rules, and you will be happy with nothing that you've got. Bye for now.